Hi, this is my lunch break. I've been running around all day today. I had a cancellation this morning and a cancellation this afternoon, but in the middle of that, I had multiple we do like telehealth visits. So I had multiple telehealth visits and I had a visit in the middle of the day, and I am currently working on stacks of paperwork. For my clients, and I had a quick little 5-minute to eat, run out the door situation earlier. I still probably have about 2 more hours of work to do, but I am having a cup of coffee, and I have had a request for this video, and I decided to just take a minute. I had read some things online last night, and I've been thinking about them kind of throughout the day and just kind of wanted to put it out there. So, hey, Joe and Busy Bee and Marianne. I am filming today. I'm doing a what I eat in the day video on the green plan. So look for that later on today. I'm going to put that up along with how I counted points on the green plan. I'm talking about the new and upcoming green plan, which is allegedly akin to Smart Points. So Sylvie's having a tough day. Well, Sylvie, are you eating in this moment? If not, you're back on plan. So make them, the next best decision for yourself. That's the best thing to do, is just track everything and start fresh right now. That's what you can do. So I'm sorry you're having a rough day. Beth's going Team Green. Renee is loving the videos. So this all stemmed from a conversation that we had in a live video a couple days ago with a gentleman that popped in here that I do not know. His name is Steven. He has come up with sort of like a point cycling little system to help people lose weight or get out of a plateau. I posted a picture of his little system over on my Instagram. And basically, he has certain days that you eat all of your points or within a couple of points of your daily target. There are days that you eat into your weeklies. And he has that all laid out for you based on when you actually weigh in. So there's a couple days in a row that you'll eat your point range. There's a couple days you'll eat up into your weeklies. So it's kind of a way to almost like calorie cycle. And I was reading an article from Healthline last night that was talking about studies that have shown that calorie cycling has now been shown that it can help you stick to your diet and lose weight. Basically, it's because it kind of shakes things up with your metabolism. Your body can get really used to eating a set amount of calories or points per day. And also, if you eat a lot of the same foods, our bodies like to trick us, and they know that we're doing those sorts of things. But really what I wanted to talk about was that this idea has been around for a long time in the WW community. We have been talking about the Wendy plan for years now. I'm not exactly sure what's new about the, I think his name is Steven Sprangle. Let me try to give you his last name. And you guys can go check my Instagram. But basically, it looks like he took the Wendy plan and adjusted it a little bit. Steven Sprangle. The Wendy plan used to take your points and do the same thing, but you would have a variation every day, which I really liked. So some days you would eat at the bottom of your points range. Some days you would go above. And it was really a way to get you off of a plateau. I think that he did this more long-term, and this has worked really well for him. One of my sort of pauses in this conversation is that, he is a man, and we know they have a different metabolism. A lot of times they have more lean muscle mass, and we have different hormones than they do. So a lot of times they end up being able to trick their body like this and eat all their weeklies and drop weight. I haven't really encountered anyone that has used this plan. besides him. And so I don't know. I know that he's very popular over on Connect. So you could go check him out on Connect if you're really interested. Erica says his wife is on WW also. And Vidari, my friend, says that the Wendy plan helped her get out of a plateau. I'm going to link down below the Wendy plan so you can look that up, because there are calculators here online that you can put your dailies and weeklies in, and it will give you a set amount of points every day so that, you kind of know how to work that plan. And then, like I said, if you want to go over to my Instagram, N is for Nurse 17, I did put a picture up of this gentleman's plan as well. And I think that this is very intriguing. I have found that if I eat my weeklies, I don't always lose weight. So, but I also tend to eat my weeklies over the weekend, and maybe my body is used to that, so I wonder if a plan like this would change things. He has something, so basically on your weigh-in day, he has you eating within your daily range, plus or minus 3 smart points. And then he has blue dot days where you'll still eat within your dailies. And then he has red dot days, which is where you'll use your weeklies up. So you basically get 3 red dot days during the week and 4 blue dot days during the week. So very similar to Wendy plan, but I think he has his own spin on it. And I always like to just talk to you guys about that. There is evidence now. There are studies and scientific evidence that calorie cycling can definitely help with weight loss. And I have a couple of friends over on Instagram that are just doing calorie counting and calorie cycling and are having really good results with that. So Karen Hoff says that she lives in Vegas. Hi. And you did the Wendy plan and it did not work for you. So you lost 0.2, which is less than normal. Yeah. So, back in the day of Dottie's weight loss zone, if you guys remember Dottie from Dottie's weight loss zone, I do want to give her a shout out because she's one of my WW heroes of all time. If you guys look up DWLZ.com, she has an amazing website. Dottie was very anti the Wendy plan. So she felt like that wasn't something that Weight Watchers had given us, and it wasn't really within that wheelhouse or their toolbox. And so she was very anti-Wendy plan. Of course, my perspective is you guys do you and whatever works for you. I'm always a big, researcher first, and the evidence does show that the calorie cycling includes greater weight loss, an improved ability to stick to a diet, less hunger, and a reduction in the negative hormonal and metabolic adaptations of a normal weight loss diet. That's what the studies show. And I will link that article down below as well if you guys are thinking about, maybe you love freestyle and you don't necessarily want to change plans, but you'd like to shake it up a little bit. Maybe you're planning to change plans. You'd still like to shake it up. I don't know. Or maybe you're not on Weight Watchers at all and you want to check out calorie cycling. You want to check out Points Plus or Momentum or something like that. Louise, congratulations on the 96-pound weight loss. Erica, I'm the same way. I just have not been able to use my weeklies and lose. And that's sort of been my long-term, even back when I lost the 70 pounds that I lost, it was sort of the same thing. I really had to stick to my dailies and I had to earn activity points and not eat them. So Beth Scher says that she's done his plan and he's a superstar on Connect with a lot of followers. And that's why I'm really bringing you the information. I've had a couple of requests from you guys, and this actually looks like something, if you want to look into it. I always like to talk about things that I find out there that are of interest, and there's some science behind it. And it looks like he has a pretty cool little guide for you. He has a website. So I will definitely link what I know down below if you want to go check out his little algorithm over on my Instagram. I know you can, it sounds like you can find him on Connect. You can find him over on Instagram. You can just check him out and I'm sure you all will report back to me. I've got all of I'm losing everything, but I've got all kinds of charting that you guys are sitting on right now. But I've got all of my spies out there, my intel, that are sending me different emails about different things. So this is kind of one of the interesting discussions that I'm having in my email inbox right now. So thank you all you guys know who you are. Thank you for the awesome emails and the information and always giving me the heads up. I don't know everything that's going on. I am not a big presence on Connect. You guys know that. I'm not really on Connect. I think I've told you guys I've had, some negative stuff happen on the old WW message boards. And it's made me very wary of Connect. I don't know. I don't know what that is. And I'm not basing that on any present situation. I've just had some funky stuff. And then, Instagram is kind of interesting too, because you can get all kinds of direct messages from people. And I'm having to filter out a lot of stuff over there. So I've been playing over there on Instagram because I'm enjoying it. But then at the same time, I really do like YouTube the best. I'm just a YouTube person. Oh, goodness. Carrie, yeah, sometimes people can do that. They can burn off all their weeklies in one day. They can eat their activity points and lose weight. Stephanie Walp says that his plan and the Wendy plan does not work for her. And you can't eat your weeklies or any of your 130 fit points without gaining. Yeah. So, this isn't a, one size fits all situation or one thing works for everybody. I think WW's finally come around to that with giving us some different options coming up. And I don't know. I always like hearing about what you guys are doing out there. And this was new to me that what happened was we were on a live and someone said, this guy popped on and was just kind of chit-chatting in the chat area of YouTube, and someone said, oh, he's the one that came up with the Wendy plan. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know who the original founder of the Wendy plan is. And then he corrected and said, no, he has a different sort of little algorithm going. So definitely worth checking out. And I think it's so cool that we have such creative Weight Watchers out there that can come up with things. And he's at goal. I did look his profile up. He's been at goal for 3 years. So I feel like, definitely voice of wisdom and knowledge out there. He's been at goal for 3 years. That's fantastic. Hi, Mimi. Good to see you. I'm glad you caught me. Yesenia Bell, hello. How are you? I'm glad you guys are having fun with the videos. Hi, Hope. Good to see you, Hope. Let's see if there's any other questions. And then, Videri 57. I know you're going through a lot, my friend. I'm glad that you're able to eat some soup. So big hugs to you. Oh my goodness. Everyone say hi to Videri for me. She's really going through it. She's on chemo right now. So we need to remember her in our thoughts and prayers. Yeah. Let's see. Trudy. I'm glad you caught me live, Trudy. So good to see you guys. I've got to get back to charting. So the story of my life, there are days that I do 12-hour days, and then there are days that are a little bit lighter. And this day is more of a heavy paperwork day. I don't know what's going on, but it is really nice that I get to work from home and that my boss allows me to run my own schedule. So very thankful for that. I'm going to try to go for a walk. But again, I am filming today, planning to put up a what I eat in the day on green. I'm doing a green day today on the green plan. So that has been very interesting. Talk about a shift in thinking. I had to think all day today. I had a banana earlier and I was like, okay, do I count a banana? And I was like, no, Amy, you don't count a banana on any of the plans. But remember, I'm an old momentum girl. Okay, let me just show you as a reminder, because this guy stays up with me all the time. This is my this is my past right here, you guys. All my little 5-pound stars from my original weight loss on Momentum. And I struggle with consistency and emotional eating and need to do a better job at that. So prayer and friends are my are my big helpers in this whole journey of mine. But I'm a Momentum person, and on Momentum we counted bananas, we counted apples, we counted carrots. I think we counted carrots, right? Am I crazy? I think we counted carrots. So sometimes I sit there and I'm like trying to remember what I'm doing here, because I was very much a trained monkey back when I started WW with the original points program, which I did for years. You got to the point where you could just look at something and you knew how many points it was. And so on freestyle, I'm the same way. I've got things down, but now that we're looking back at Smart Points, I'm having to remember that most fruits and vegetables are 0 on the green program. And then there is you have to count things like chicken and peas and corn. All those things that we were used to not counting on freestyle. Beans, you have to count. So all day today in my head, I've been like, okay, what am I doing? So it's been fun, but it is definitely a learning process. So, thanks guys for sending her prayers. Oh, you have one of these as well. This is the old bookmark. So this is back when they used to give you when you joined and you lost your first 5 pounds, they gave you this award. And then every time you lost 5 pounds, they would give you another sticker. And so I have this up. I walk by it every day. I look at it every day. It's kind of like my little reset tool. And I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. All right, guys. So let me know what you think about the calorie cycling. Have you tried it? Have you tried the Wendy plan? Have you tried Steven's plan over on Connect? This is new to me. I don't really know the Connect people. Apparently there's a whole other world of information and people that are, very active and like superstars on Connect. And I'm out of the loop over there. So I have no clue. I just started my Connect profile all over again. And I think I had maybe 200 or 300 of you guys that were friends of mine. So I am over there. What's my Connect name? And I'll tell you. Maybe I should go hang out over there some more. Do you guys like Connect? Let me know. I would love to hear. Do you find it useful? When I was working at the old hospital that I just came from, I worked in an environment where we would have downtime. There'd be times where we didn't have any patients and we were allowed to, get on the internet as long as it wasn't like social media per se, but I could go on to Weight Watchers and I could look at Connect on Weight Watchers. And I looked, I found some recipes and things on Connect at that point, but that's really all I've ever used it for. So who am I? Come find me on Connect. I don't know. Oh, N is for nurse, WW. N is for nurse, WW over on Connect. Come say hi to me over there. I'll try to post something over there. I really don't know how. I just don't use it. You guys can see I have 77 people that are following me and I have 38 that are following. So I need to get in there and go follow. I'm a big person, that's all about if you follow me, I follow you. So come follow me over there and I'll follow you back. And I'll see if maybe Connect is where I want to hang out some. So little red trike on Connect is great. Okay, I'll go check that out, that profile out. Don't be sad, my friend. I'm glad you feel better. I'm glad you feel better, Videri. I'm glad you ate tomato soup today. Barbara Williams says she goes way back with WW. And when I first did it, it was all done on paper. You were told to eat so many breads, so many dairy, etc. Yeah, and I have a lot of cookbooks in my office over here. And I have done a review of some of the older cookbooks and the older plans, the plan where you had to eat liver every week and that sort of thing. So yes, I'm so thankful for the new WW plans. I want to ask your guys' opinion on something. And I know you guys will tell me. Okay, and I want you all to say this in a kind way. So I just learned that basically the WW coaches no longer have to weigh in? Do they have to be at their goal weight? And I am asking, our center is hiring guides and coaches. And, that's sort of, I know I probably need to be at goal weight, and I don't know that I could take that on right now. But there are some other people in my meetings that are interested, and not everyone is at their goal weight. And someone just mentioned to me this week that you don't have to weigh anymore as a coach. And I was just wondering, do you have to be at your goal weight? So that's my question for you guys. The question of the day, actually, there's two of them now. Have you tried the Wendy plan? What do you think about calorie cycling? And then what do you know about coaches now in WW? Do they need to be at goal? What have you guys seen in your meetings? What's the new process there? I'm interested to know the answer to this. So, hey, MG, good to see you again. LC72, you have your mom's original pink cards from the early 70s. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I haven't even heard of the pink cards. I would love to see those. You need to send me an email at leeheartsamy@hotmail.com and let me know. I really would love to see the pink cards. Maybe I'll go search those. So, and of course, I don't have my friend who's on here to moderate, so ignore some of the comments over here, guys. Oh, Annette. So in Ireland, they're getting weighed every 4 to 6 weeks. That's very interesting. So listen, I don't know. I get different sources of information. And this was actually an email I got today from a friend out there. You know who you are. That she mentioned something about this. And I had something happen in my meeting the other day. So I've got things, you know me, I've always got little things going in the brain. So my husband was so funny last night. This is the last thing I'll talk about, but he was talking about entrepreneurial minds. I can't even say the word. So people that generate ideas all the time. And he is very much the yin to my yang or the yang to my yin. I don't know the difference, but I'm always generating a lot of thoughts and ideas. And then he's the person that, sort of is the follow through guy, or okay, you want to do this. This is how we need to do it. And so you guys have probably been able to figure that out about me here on my channel, as I just always have things I'm thinking about, wondering about. It gets me into a lot of trouble. I do this in nursing as well. I'm always generating new ideas, and I'm a creative thinker, but sometimes I'm lacking the follow through, or like knowing which steps to take to get there. And so I'll hear little tidbits and then I sort of think through them, and I don't know. It's just interesting. So he was talking about that last night, because he really does mellow me out. Believe it or not, there are times when I'm mellow and it's around him. So, Carrie said, you're not at goal yet, but you were asked to work at, oh, interesting. You were asked to work at a WW center. Very interesting. So maybe the guides don't have to be at goal weight. I don't know. Both of my coaches right now, the one on Friday and the one on Saturday, they're both at their goal weight. My coach in the old town that I went to, she was not at her goal weight at all. But I think she had a note. I guess she was not at the goal weight that you would see in the Weight Watcher recommended goals. Am I making sense? But I think she had some sort of medical condition, or she had a letter or something. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, clear as mud. Let's see. Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca Webb. I'm glad that you are over here. You've heard that so you've heard that you do not have to be at goal, but you do need to have weight loss experience with the program. Very interesting. Okay, guys. Well, that's all very interesting. I thought for sure you had to be at goal. Do you all feel like you're motivated by someone who is not at their goal weight? Crickets. Let me know what you think about that. I have thoughts in my head, but I'm not going to put them out there right now on the internet. But there's been some conversation out there, and of course, I'm not going to be specific. But do you find motivation either online or in your meetings? Are you inspired to stay on program by people who are not at their goal weight, who have not really been that successful on program? I'd like to hear from you all. This is very interesting to me. I feel like I need to start a study or something. I need to do some research, but I can't because I've got to go chart. Okay, with that being said, let me get my crap together and my head screwed on straight and go finish charting because it is now 4:00. And at this rate, I'm going to be done at 6. So Carrie says yes, that they get it. Very interesting. Okay. Carrie Elliott, though. So Carrie 3440 said yes. My friend Carrie Elliott says no, she has a hard time with receiving advice from people who have not made goal. And I think there is something to that. So we all hear things differently, and we hear them differently from different people. So, for example, I think I talked about this on my vlog today. My husband can say something to me, and I don't hear it. I hear it, but I don't hear it. And someone will tell me the exact same thing, like one of my friends or at church or my family members, and it clicks with me. And I think it's all about the communicator and the receiver, and just how we receive things from people. So maybe it's a preference thing. Mara is inspired by all those who struggle. Yeah. I think for me, it's more about the individual person. I just relate better to certain personality types, if that makes sense. I like very practical, like pragmatic people, But yeah, I get what Carrie Elliott is saying for sure. There is something very inspiring about seeing someone who not only has made it to goal, but has maintained that. And I think I have a lot of friends here on YouTube that are my maintenance champions. And you guys, when you speak, it's like my little ears perk up and I just hear what you're saying. So this struggle bus is real. Yeah, I think we're all just different. Rebecca Webb has different mixed feelings. So maybe we all are a little bit mixed on that. I don't know. It's very interesting. Well, let me know down below. If you didn't catch my live today, let me know down below all my questions I had for you guys. I'll see you later on the vlog. Wish me luck with charting. And do you like my new setup? Did you all notice? I'm in front of the window. I moved my office around. So I have completely moved my office around. I'm in front of the window. You can actually see my crazy head. And I don't know about the background, but we'll worry about that later. So have a great on program rest of the day. I'm on program. I hope you're on program as well. I gotta go drink my coffee. You guys, I've had 3 things of water today. 3 of these of water. What is the problem? Yeah, I've also been in and out of the bathroom all day long. So I'll see you guys later. Hi, Mima. Good to see you. Hi, Diana. Oh, hi, Sherry. Don't worry. I'm going to put this up so you can watch it back. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good one.